Alright, so let me give you guys the introduction. Welcome to your temple. Please guys, like and subscribe. It helps me out and it is growing this channel. So I just want to thank you guys out there, YouTube. And let's get into it. So today we're going to have bicep workout. I'm really going to be getting into cables. It's going to be a little bit more higher reps. Being that I'm 40 years old, I want to take care of my body. I don't want to destroy it. I'm not out to see how much I can lift, but I'm out to really lift with intelligence, with respect to my body. I'm trying to be healthier and not to be the person who's out there just lifting to say this is what I lift. More to say that if I lift healthy today and continuously continue to lift healthy, I'll be able to, lift in my 50s, my 60s, and maybe even my 70s. As long as I'm doing it correctly. I don't want to abuse the body. I want to take care of it. That is 100% what we're about here at your temple, guys. We are 100% about eating good, working out, and just showing you guys healthy living as well. So let's go. Let's get it. Alright, if you guys don't know, I have a YouTube channel. And so anybody out there that's also coming through, because I do this, guys, on Twitch. So you guys will see me answering Twitch comments. Anybody who wants to come join me live, please come through. XX stops here. So XX STOPS HERE XX. I'll repeat that one more time. SXX STOPS HEREXX. And we're out here on Twitch and we do this live, man. I take this one half the video and I put it on YouTube. The other half of the video, I put it on your temple. So one half, glory to God, it's my other channel, and then we come here to your temple. Let's see. You're talking to me? No. Milkshake. No, it's not a milkshake, brother. What it is it is a protein drink. There's a protein drink with 4 scoops in it. So what we're carrying here is 100 grams of protein. I weigh 240 pounds. I'm 6'3". So whenever it comes to me having to take protein, I try to drink 100 grams of it, and then I try to eat throughout the day 140 grams of protein. That way I'm receiving as much protein as I can. But when I'm also eating, I try to break it up every 3 to 4 hours. That way my body can photosynthesize it, can break it down. Yeah, 4 scoops. So it's a lot of protein. Sometimes I'll make this actually early in the day, sip on it here and there, and then come later in the day I'll finish like the other half because it is just a lot of protein for your body to consume. This guy, I ain't got a ton of power at all. To be honest, guys, I'm 40 years old, like I said. So what we're doing is just trying to be healthy. To be healthy, man. Stop shaking it? Well, I gotta shake it. It's been sitting for a moment. Yeah, God's really been lifting up my YouTube though, guys. And I got like 1,000 views on it. And just literally a couple days, and so I'm super grateful, man. Super grateful. All right, so here we go. Let's get into it. All right, hopefully you guys can see what I got going on here. I'm gonna try my best to stay in the shot, and then as well. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. So, what I'm first gonna do is I'm gonna be curling, right? Well, with this straight bar, what I like to be doing is I like to put this straight bar right here on my pinky, right, and my ring finger, right? And the reason I like doing that, shout out to Athlete X, is when I'm doing this and I'm curling up, it really triggers my biceps, right? If I'm like this, I don't get the same trigger in my bicep that I would get. And so what I really like to do, put my hands on the inside, the pinky and the ring finger, right? You guys all see that halfway through the hand. and then just curl it up, putting a lot of pressure on the bicep, the front of the bicep, and it makes the bicep workout so much better. So just a massive tip to you guys all out there, man. Also be rotating, right? You guys all know this, I'm sure, but let's rotate out towards the thumb, lifting with the pinky and the ring finger. Well, this also just puts it right on there, puts it right on the pinky, puts it right on the ring finger, forces that bicep to really have to work. All right, let's get into it. That machine ever get way when you're in that room? What do you mean? Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So what we have here, once again, if you guys didn't see it earlier, we have a preacher that goes straight up and down. If you guys like yours at an angle, that's great. But I like my preacher straight up and straight down. It really isolates my elbows. If it's at an angle, I don't get the same extension. If it's straight up and down, I get an extension all the way down and coming all the way up. If it's at an angle, it comes out here. And it's just not, you can see the same. If you're curling like this, right? That's not the best if you're curling down here and you're bringing it up. It's just a much longer extension. Let's go. Scoot a little bit more forward because I'm getting that tension. I'm going a little bit more forward. There we go. I just want to warm it up, man. Just warm it up. Really get focused when you guys are doing these, man. Put the mind to the muscle. Alright, give it a moment. It's losing your what? Your elbows? Yeah. Grab my phone. Yeah, I agree though. It's another thing I like about it being up and down. When I got it at an angle and I'm on my preacher and I'm going like this, my elbows start working its way out. And eventually I'm curling like this too, right? When I'm like this and my elbows are locked straight up and down, when I come back, it doesn't allow my elbows to move. It locks those elbows so much better. So much better. And with the back of your legs, yeah. Yeah, and so guys, a preacher that goes straight up and down, it's such a better workout. What you can also do is turn the preacher around. If you guys don't have a preacher that does what mine does, and going straight up and down, just turn it around, set it back in, and just use the back side of the preacher to put your elbows over. It'll isolate them so much better. No music? No, I don't. I normally would be listening to music, right? I normally I'd be playing some church music, to be blunt. I like to work out the holy music. I'm a little different. But the thing is if a certain song comes on that has, like, you're not allowed to record it and then put it back on YouTube. And so then what happens is my voice gets cut out completely. And so when I go to download this to put it out to the world so people can hear it and see it, what happens is they can't hear it, nor can they understand anything I'm saying, because I got a song being played that it's got a copyright on it. And so if I wasn't putting this out to YouTube, then it would be different. But the fact that I'm putting it out to YouTube and I'm chopping it up, it becomes a much harder thing to do. All right. All right. There we go. All right, let's get into it, man. So I'm gonna go 70 pounds, not crazy heavy, but just something that's gonna keep my elbows still. Once again, moving my grip out over the pinky and the index, bringing my elbows in. Always want to be bringing them in. Let that extension come and just, I also like how small this preacher is. Forces my elbows to stop at a point. On the way down, really just want to control it. Slow it down. Yeah, well, you could say lightweight. 70 pounds, not a lot, right? Not a lot at all, and I'll be honest with you. I'm not big at 40 years old on going heavy. I'm not that dude who's like, oh, I just want to lift, and look what I did. Like, I'm not full of pride, right? I'm full of gains. I want to make gains. And when you guys, you're in your 20s, go heavy, right? When you're in your 30s, young 30s, I can see you still going heavy. But when you start to get 40 years old, you need to watch the amount of weight that you're using. Your body is on a decline. And by upping your reps, or also, so to speak, controlling the weight at a better, I don't care if you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5, and then exploding. Whereas if like 1, 2, 3, I used to do, but now going to 5, bringing it to a greater control. But when you get 40 years old, your body doesn't respond the same way. Right, I got a torn shoulder, right? I have numbness in my hands from my neck. And I got rods. I got a cage in my back. And it's off to the side. And so it causes a great amount of numbness down my right leg. My body's broke. And so when I'm working out, I don't want to do something to the point to where then tomorrow I wake up and I'm just destroying my body. My whole point of working out is to be healthy. And if you guys are older out there and you're working out, you know what I'm saying. You guys have got injuries in your shoulders, whatever it may be. And there's no point in destroying your body, right? There's no point. Like, if we're all out here just to hurt ourselves, why are we even working out? But if we're working out with a lack of pride and a place of wisdom and knowledge, we're going to grow. Right? If we can let our pride come down, we're going to grow. But some people, they just have to say, well, I bench this much, right? Well, that's all good. Get in the gym, go bench that 300-400 pounds you got to prove to yourself, right? And then start working out. All right. Because I want to take care of myself, man. I want to take care of myself. All right, so here we go. 90 pounds, right? Once again, my hand's going over the pinky. The bar's going over the pinky and the ring finger. And get a better resistance in the bicep there. And that's it, man. All I want here is just a good workout. On this channel, guys, we're also going to be putting out foods that I'm going to be growing in my backyard. That's coming up next season. Probably in like 6 months, maybe 3, somewhere in there. I'm going to be looking to get some land, and I'm going to be growing my own vegetables. I'm going to be really getting down on gardening, showing you guys how I eat healthy, and then really getting into, I want to get some chickens and things like that. And this channel will be a channel of living healthy, right? It's going to be eating good. It's going to be how to make healthy meals, and then how to work out. Working out once or twice a year, is that good? Well, I think you know the answer to that, man, right? I think you know the answer to that. I like to work out one muscle a day. I like to take about 45 minutes for that one muscle so that I can give that one muscle everything I got. But I think any of you guys out there that are really trying to actually grow, get the food you get down. Get eating good down, getting good sleep down, and then try working out one muscle a day. 45 minutes. Give it everything you got. If you guys are shredding out there, you guys want to do 2 muscles a day. I get it, but I really find some of my best workouts to simply be one muscle a day and just giving it everything I got. I'm able to give a whole lot more energy to that one muscle. And really just using things like this preacher to really isolate the workouts that I'm doing. The more you guys isolate the muscle, the better of a workout you're gonna have. Once again, over the pinky. Fighting these elbows to stay in. Over the pinky and over the index. Squeeze that muscle at the top. Slow it down. But guys, controlling the weight, one of the most important things you guys can do, whether it's 3 seconds or 5 seconds, control the weight. Don't let the weight control you, but control the weight. It's a massive tip. So I'm telling you, if you guys ever really want to grow, get rid of pride. And it's crazy, when you first get in the gym, you're like, well, pride's what got me to the gym, right? Like, I want to look good and look at me, and all that gotta go away. And the moment you start to let that go away, and the moment you start working out the right way, controlling the weight, really doing it the correct way, squeezing, flexing the muscle, controlling it on the negative, you're gonna grow. But you gotta do something about that pride. All right. These are gonna be light reps, I just want to control it. Elbows together and just squeezing it and controlling it. Alright. I really like cables. They put a lot of tension on the bicep or whatever I'm working out, and they're really good on the shoulders. So you guys getting older out there, or you guys just want to work out a little bit more healthier on your joints, cables. Dumbbells, I like dumbbells too. But a lot of other exercises I had to kick since I tore my shoulder. And it's just a matter of doing it the right way. All right, what we're gonna be doing here is I have a bent bar, okay? I wanna put my hands on the outside, and then I'm gonna put my hands on the inside. Why? I feel like my hands on the inside, I don't get as good as a range of motion in it, but I still feel like it's targeting my biceps extremely well. So if you guys are out there, you prefer the outside grip, I get it. I like the outside grip too, I really do. But I feel like putting my hands inside, it gives something new to the biceps. And so, however you guys feel about this, man, right? Mind to the muscle, right? But remember, we're going to control the weight. The weight's not going to control us. All right. So here we have the arms on the outside. All right, we want our elbows in. And when we do this, we want to control that negative. Let me get that spin around. Oh, that burns, man. Oh, that's good. I gotta slow it down that last one, right? When it's just, I tell myself now, it's like you didn't just pump up your muscle that hard to at the end of the workout or the end of the rep just give up, right? Like I should have slowed that last rep down, because whatever pain you feeling in those last three, it's all gonna go away in a moment, right? All right. So now what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna put our hands inside. And this is why I like this bar so much. Taking your hands from the inside grip to the outside grip, to the inside. And you can see the inside, when I put my hands inside, I get a bigger pump in here. And when I bring my hands outside, I get a greater pump in here, okay? And so to me, it's just the angle change of the elbow and hitting a little different of an angle. But try something new out there, right guys? Try something new. Today too, I'm gonna be trying something I've never even done. I'm gonna try grabbing some weights and just bringing it over. And coming from side to over and flexing it and just seeing what does that do? Like, is that really, working out that ball? Because I wanna try new things, man. I don't really care about the weight. I care about the pump. Yeah, and that feels good. I like to have my hands inside and just keep that tension. Bend those wrists a little back. Yes, sir. We're growing. I'm gonna go a little bit lighter. The reason why I want a little bit more reps out of it, I want to be able to play with it more. I want more of a squeeze, and I want more of a control over the weight. And so I go a little bit lighter. Truthfully though, guys, it's not heavy weight, man. It's 40 pounds I'm about to go to. I was on 60. Let that pride go. And let that workout really begin. All right. So back to the outside, and then hands back inside. All right. When I pick this bar up, I like to kind of spin it around. It feels better on the buys. Hands inside. It feels good, man. It feels good. And remember, all I'm on is a little preacher bar, you know, and some cables. I like cables, man. I like them a lot. I like them a lot for my tricep, and I like them a lot for the bicep. Even for the chest, I like them. But what's interesting about, if I was to say my favorite workout for a chest, it's a push-up. When I get done doing push-ups, man, my chest is just roaring, dude. And then I feel like do push-ups and then get on some cables. For me, that really, you know, pushes me. I like when we're doing cables, guys, like you want to bring a lot of blood up into that muscle. You want to bring a lot of blood into your pecs. And so doing push-ups, or say like you're doing presses or you're doing a bench press, and then go over to the cables and start, you know, hitting that flex, it's so much better. It's so much better. Like the pump in there, because your blood is so just pushing that chest outwards, and then you get in there, you start squeezing it, you really, really get the effect that you're looking for. Whereas if like you're going in there with the flexing in the beginning, you don't really get that pump that you're looking for. You know, it might bring some blood, and I get it, it does, but I always felt like cable crossovers, whatever you want to call it, flexing your chest, doing those at the end of your workout is the move. All right. I was gonna work out on a straight bar. I don't think I'm going to. All right. Hands inside. All right. Try to sit up, bring the elbows together, and just all right. So the question is, at this point, I want to intertwine just something a little different. Okay, I'm sure you guys all know about these workouts right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be rotating my arms outward. And as I rotate the arm out, you can see in the bicep, as you turn the wrist, the bicep grows, right? So coming from here, right, to then here. You can also keep your bi open and then just rotate it out. Rotate it out. If you like it open, I kind of like it open more. What I also like to do is roll the dumbbell in my hand. If you guys ever done these, you put your hand like that, and on the way up, so we're down, and we're turning, and we're down, and we're turning, and we're down, and we're rolling it in our hand. And it just gives you a gnarly pump. This is only with 10 pounds. I'm gonna start churning it. Remember that though, guys, when you're working out, you're not doing this in a sense of like, oh, look what I'm doing. But change your mind frame on that and say, how can I take weight like 10 pounds, right? And can I just make it agony? How can I take something like 10 pounds that I could just do this all day with, right? And now let me make it where it just feels impossible to even be curling. And when you're taking light weight and you're making that light weight just incredibly hard to do, you're growing. It's like just that little rock and letting that roll back, stopping it with my fingers up here, I can just feel my biceps, you know, and it's like, then I roll it back in and I can feel that flex. And then I can feel the squeeze as I'm turning it out, creating that ball. And so there's like 3 points in that are just, it's grueling. And if you just looked at it as, oh, we're doing this, right? That's not it. It's not even a workout. But if you take it and you roll it, turn it, roll it out, oh, you feel it, right? And so these are the things that you really want to start doing at 40. You want to be smarter at what you're doing and how you're doing it so that you're actually able to do it for a lot longer. If you let pride get the best of you, you're done. That's why many bodybuilders, they look great up to a certain point and then it all just collapses on them. I know, man, because I was that dude. I would work out way too heavy and then eventually it came back on me. And so I don't want that to happen to you. Okay, now this is the new workout, right? Baby weights, right? Now we're gonna be curling the same exercise you guys saw. We're gonna do that again, outside and then inside. And then I'm gonna curl those 10 pounds again. And then the last set, we're gonna go heavy. And then I may grab some heavier weights over here and just start curling that. Point being is, at the end of the workout where it all feels impossible, then go heavy. You won't be going that heavy. And so then you won't be really injuring yourself. Does that make sense? Whereas like in the beginning, if you're going heavy, you're gonna injure yourself. Because you can go heavy enough to injure yourself. With baby weights, you know, killing yourself like I am right now and then going heavy, it's not gonna be that heavy. Does that make sense? Because your biceps are already done, dude. Your body's already sore. So going heavy at the right time. You know, a lot of people are like, well, you gotta go heavy, right, to burn all that fiber. And yes, I agree, but we can also burn all that fiber at the end of a workout. We can also burn all that fiber in the beginning using moderate weight, and then in the end, when we're literally cooked, going as heavy as we can, allowing ourselves to actually get a workout that allows us to still go heavy without sustaining injury. And this is what age does, man. It gets you thinking how to work out properly. It's like when you're young, you do dumb things, but as you get older, you should obtain knowledge. You should obtain wisdom. Oh man. So that's what you see me doing, right? We're light in the beginning, warming it up. We start to go moderate. We go a little heavy, but not crazy heavy. We still get those reps of 10 to 8. I just don't like to go to 6. And then towards the end of the workout, like what we're about to do, we're about to go right here, we're about to go heavy. Let me get this last set. But when we go heavy here, we're not gonna have anything left. Therefore, the heavy weight we'll actually be using isn't gonna do harm. Alright. Because although it'll be heavy to us, it won't actually be heavy. Alright. Squeeze at the top, down slow. Elbows back in. See? I don't have to go heavy, man. Oh, that burns. All right. Also, at the end of the workout, guys, don't be shy to just burn out. Whether you're burning out with heavy weight, whether you're burning out with supersets. Yeah, bud. Hang on. And that's what I'm talking about right there, right? You guys see what I just did? Just little things like that is how you grow, man. Right? All of a sudden I'm doing it. I'm like, you know what? In the midst of that curl, I'm like, you know what would be really good? To just stop and just hold it. And I can just feel my muscles just exploding, right? And now let me control it slow. Right? And it's just stretching all that. And then let me do it again. Let me do it again. And then let me explode. With all that blood in there, right? All we're trying to do is get as much blood into this confined area as possible. That's it. You know, all those little tricks, it's those little tricks. They're the difference between growing massively and just growing a little. Right? If you guys can learn to like the discipline, if you guys can learn to like what is uncomfortable, if you guys can learn to say, if I do this the right way, I'm gonna grow. But if all my objective is, I just want to stop, you're not gonna grow. If you learn to, in a sense, like that pain, man, because we're not hurting ourselves, right? Like, I don't want to be this demonic, I'm doing it. No, I want to be controlled. I want my mind to be centered, and I want what I'm doing to be well thought out. I'm not trying to injure myself, man. Right? It's a different mind frame than to just be like, yeah, I'm going to get on here and I'm going to hurt myself. No. Remember, if our objective is to hurt ourselves, we're not working out the right way, right? Like, yeah, there's a pain when it comes to working out the muscle the right way. And there's a pain to the body that's just not good, right? That's why going heavy and just throwing your body weight around is horrible. When your back is still and you're curling, it's good, right? Doing things in control, not letting the weight control you. Got it. Hands back out, right? Let's finish it. More controlled, too fast. All right, one last set. Hang on, buddy. Let's do some curls in the beginning just to bring some blood to it. Four, three, two, one. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, guys, I hope you guys liked this workout. If you guys did, you guys enjoyed it, great. We didn't do a whole lot. 40 different bicep workouts. You can see it went rather quick. You can see the little tweaks I put in there. And guys, get out there and get in the gym, man. And one foot in front of the other, guys. One foot in front of the other. If you guys are enjoying these videos, man, please like and subscribe out there, YouTube. I thank you guys all for coming through and for watching me. And if you guys don't know, we go live here on Twitch as well. You guys can come join the chat, come chat it up with me. It's XX stops here, STOPSHEREXX. Come check us out, man. Come through. Let me know you're from YouTube. Love to say what's up to you. And to all you guys out there on Twitch watching, God bless you guys, man. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace. Remember, Jesus died for you.